Assalamualaikum and hello to my respected supervisor from faculty, Penuliza binti Ghazali, and my supervisor from industry, Mrs. Chong. My name is Nailina Ashikin binti Muzamil. My metric number AA200181. I am a student of Diploma in Mechanical Engineering from UTSM, and now I am currently doing my industrial training at Nexus Electronics Sdn Bhd. Nexus Electronics is a company that produces an electrical products. It was located at Batu Pahat, Johor. Let me explain a little bit about this company. In 1993, this company was established in Segarang, Batu Pahat, Johor under the name of EDA Industries Sdn Bhd. They just focus on being a manufacturer of transformers product. Then, in 1995, they had launched their new product, which is switching power supply. In the same year, they also received the quality certification from CSA and UL. Then, in November, the whole company operation had to move to the Taman Industri Seri Sulong with their new name, which is the Nexus Electronics Sdn Bhd. In June 2002, the board of directors agreed to establish another new company, which is the Nexus Green Technology Sdn Bhd. Year by year, after the proposal and long-term planning, the Nexus State Lightning Sdn Bhd was established in 2007. Then it changed name to the Nexus Green Technology Sdn Bhd in 2010. Nexus Electronics Sdn Bhd had their long-term direction, including their mission, vision, and quality policy. Their vision is to be an international original equipment manufacturer and original design manufacturing. Their mission is toward a cost-effective and high-quality manufacture, while their quality policy is to produce high-quality products and to prompt delivery with effective manufacturing costs. These are the two types of products that Nexus Electronics produce, which is transformer and coil. Transformer is a passive component that transfers an electrical energy from one electrical circuit to the another circuit, while coil is a roughly circular or cylindrical of current-carrying wire. It is designed to produce a magnetic field or to provide electrical resistant inductance. I will continue with the summaries of activities. This is about what I do every day during the training. In the first month of training, which is from week 1st to week 4, I learned a lot of things and gained new experience too. I greet and meet to the supervisor, leader and other workers. My senior had teach me how to read the MA drawing spec and the common spec correctly. It was very important for every worker to know in details about how to read the specs. I learned to fill in the buy-off form. I identify all the part of machine, bobbin and the materials that I used. My senior had teach me the winding process. I grabbed the chance in construct the machine by myself. This is the first model that I experienced in the winding process. I moved to the next month of training from week 5 to the week 8. I be able to identify the criteria of the rejected bobbin. Since I used to wind the model of 0066, I need to know its common terms that usually used. There is the LK and the TR. LK is uneven wire during winding, while TR is the turn ratio and the low turn or high turn of wire. I need to be careful when handling the wire because the wire is very sensitive, so it's easy to broken. The bobbin will be rejected if the kinking and damaged wire is happen. This model, I need to make sure that the wire is fully twisted. My senior give explanation in details when I make mistake during the winding process. Moving to the third month of training, I get chances to learn the coaxial dryer process for the model of 0026. I need to follow all the requirements according to the specs. This process is different from the winding process because it involves with a chemical like epoxy and alcohol. I need to follow all the steps such as its measurement, drying time and precautions. I need to follow the appropriate ratio when measure the epoxy. I make sure that the epoxy measure is correct. Besides that, I need to make sure that the glue is not excessively because it can cause core cannot be attached to the bobbin. And before started the glue process, I will check the due date of the epoxy first. I continue with the coaxial dry process for the model of 002C in the week 13 to week 16. The senior do inspection test with both epoxy to test the ability of the glue to adhere to the bobbin. It actually like safe life process. They put the glue on other core, then let the core dry up to 8 hours and then check the ability of the glue whether it can be used or not. Since I need to experience this coaxial dry process myself, so I be able to identify the rejected core. The common terms is core chip off, core broken, and the core crack. In week 17 to week 20, I learned winding process for the model of 002C. I follow all the requirements needed according to the spec. Before starts the winding process, I make sure that the starter point of bobbin is correct. I make sure the wire is fully covered with a clear tape to avoid the exposed wire. On the last month of training, which is from week 21 to week 24, my senior teach me how to wind the model of 0894 and the model of 0542. In conclusion, what can I conclude about this industrial training is it was be an overview of the world of work and it helps students to be better prepared to face the world of work later. I develop a high level of confidence in dealing with the different behaviors of different individuals. Thus, this industrial training actually educating students in many things, especially in terms of discipline, cooperation, and responsibility. Last but not least, I want to give a very big thanks for the support, opportunity, and guidance to my family, my supervisor faculty, my supervisor industry, my supervisor production 1, all leaders, senior, and friends involved. That's all from me for now. Thank you for attention.